I wish I knew this before I wasted my time, my money, and my plants on trying to figure out how gardening works all on my own. If you're starting a garden or even thinking about it, this video is going to save you a lot of frustration because when I first started, I made a lot of mistakes. A lot. Not just because I didn't care, it's because I just did not know. So today I'm sharing 5 of the biggest things I wish I knew so you can get your garden started right away. First thing I wish I knew was understanding soil. Soil is everything. When I first started gardening, I thought dirt was just dirt and I can just put anything in my garden bed or anything in a pot and it would just grow. So I filled my bed with whatever I could find. But what I didn't realize is that your soil feeds your plants. If your soil is poor, your plants are going to struggle no matter how much effort you put into it. When you start a garden bed, the basics are very simple. You're going to use cardboard, sticks and branches, then leaves, and then some great soil. Everything underneath, the sticks, the leaves, and the branches, they're all going to break down into soil and be a great compost. About a year or so later, you are going to have to add on a lot more topsoil to make sure that bed stays full. Number 2, start small. I got excited and I tried to plant everything I could. And honestly, it became overwhelming. So when I'm overwhelmed with what I'm growing, it doesn't usually turn out well. Gardening is something that you grow into. It's not something that you master overnight. So a good example of that is instead of me building a huge, large raised bed, the biggest one that I can find, start small. Even if you need to do just a pot or even take a brick, a cinder block, and plant in the hole. That's starting small. Start with a few seeds. Use cups or use small pots. You don't have to have the largest raised bed ever. Number 3 is sunlight. Another big mistake that I made was not paying attention to sunlight. And what happens without the sun, if your plants don't get enough sun, it doesn't get the right nutrients. Everything works together. So making sure that your plants are situated in shade, but also getting enough sun, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours of sun a day is going to help your plants thrive. Number 4, watering. I also did not realize how easy it is to overwater your plants. I mean, just spraying them with water and just drenching them with water, that's not the best way that you should be watering your plants. At first, I thought that more water meant healthier plants, but that's not always true. I noticed that I was overwatering my plants, especially from the leaves. Leaves sometimes turn yellow because it's got way too much water. So you want to make sure that you're monitoring that. Number 5, patience. Honestly, this might be the biggest one because I really wish that I understood patience in the garden. Gardening teaches you that it takes time. It really takes a lot of time. You're gonna wait anywhere from 7 to 13 days or more, depending on what you're growing as far as the seed that you're planting. So that takes time. Every day going out there looking is not gonna change it. You still have to wait. So that patience is so important. And one more thing that I wish I learned, this is a bonus tip. Don't compare your garden to anyone else. Your garden is yours. You're not growing the same things. You're not gonna wanna put the same things in your compost or in your garden bed or build the structures the same or different. I use concrete. I use cinder blocks. Not everybody wants to use cinder blocks. You have to make sure you figure out what works for you in your garden. If you're just starting a garden, everything doesn't have to be perfect. Just know that. You just have to start. Make sure you subscribe because I'll be sharing more gardening tips that will help you have more confidence in the garden.